certified. You complete her 1,000 hours today. I told you. We did it. We did it. Ashwana, yes, we really graduated today. Okay, we started over here with Nicole. Okay, Nicole, so you started with Miss Janice in her classroom, equal with Ashwana too. And I know how hard it's for you to take the decision to be here. So I meet you more closer in the stable classroom, and I see how much effort you made it. Okay, and how hard you work, and the extra time you put on it. You always working. You never complain. You do your mommy's hair, your daddy's hair, and you do many clients and second choice. So you never giving up. You're one of the students make my job easy. So I wish I can teach you more, and but you're doing wonderful. So I cannot feel less than proud for you. I think very proud. In the school. Day teachers, night teachers, all the classmates is over here. You started with missionaries too, so always working. Make yourself proud. I know these last 3 months is so hard for you. Yeah. You here every day, 9 to 10.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes,
9 to 10.
10 to 10, lady.
Okay. 10. You made it.
Yes, I
So
did.
we did it. We did
did
it.
it.
Thank you, Shana, for help all your classmates. I think you make it a wonderful thing over here for be close to you. You make a wonderful friendships. What is that? That's over here. Oh, right here. Okay. Ariana, Melanie, Nicole, Laura over there. Some of you guys is still here. Sage. Okay, Lily. So you guys, so you can see, it's not short enough. Soon it's gonna be you guys. So believe in yourself. Keep believing in yourself. Keep working hard, ladies, and I can deserve it more, and you guys can make it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that I'm so happy for you guys. I really am. Nicole, you're such a hard worker. I really enjoyed teaching you. You're just great. You never stopped. You never said no. And you were always really positive. It was really nice. And Ashwana, I think you're so creative, and I've seen a lot of your work, and I really think that you're going to be very successful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, all right. Ladies. Okay.
What's the man saying?
Nicole, I couldn't be prouder of you. From day one, you came into the class, and you knew what you wanted to do. And Hand and I, we worked until we got Hand and I coordination down pat. And one day, you found it. You found your niche. And I said, you don't look to the left or to the right. You stay in your lane. And those things that you do extremely well. So your gifts and talents are unique to you. And I want you to dive deep and lean heavily into those things that you do extremely well, because they are fantastic. You have been an amazing student. I enjoyed you every single day. You were always organized, systematic. You tried so hard. No matter what, you gave your all. And you said, Miss Jennings, I don't know what this should look like. And I said, let me guide you, and I'll get you to the end result. And trust me, as we go, you'll learn it as you go. And you kept coming, and you did not quit. You said, forget it, I'm gonna be a hairdresser, this is what I wanna do. And Nicole, you're here. This is your opportunity, and you go right into the industry and you soar. Do those things that you do extremely well, and you do them until you can do no more with it, and then you continue to grow. We are so proud of you. I've seen your growth from day one until today, and I could not be prouder of you. Congratulations. Ashana. Oh, Ashana. You joined my team as we were already hitting the ground running. And you came in and you observed and looked, and you had the courage to come back. And you joined the team. And let me tell you, there are so many great things that I can say. First and foremost, you are a leader. You are so much more than just hair and makeup. You have an ability to coordinate the whole operation. You are boss material. I told you from the beginning. Anything that you see, you organize it and you make it flow the way it ought to go. You might be nervous about it, but you got it. You have that ability to make a team come up under you and guide them down a path that leads to success. You work hard on making sure that your skills are up to par. And you struggle with your hands. I said, don't worry, we'll get there. And you never quit, no matter how challenging it was. You went from this school over here, and you traveled so far to come over here because there was something you wanted. And I saw it, I just let you lean right on into it. And Ashana, everyone appreciates you, the leader in you, the artist. You are an artist. And we love the way you do the things that you do. And I always said, Ashana, I just want you to observe everyone around you so that whenever you get your beautiful establishment, you can pick and choose who you put where, because that is what is for you. You transcend the industry. You've come into the industry with so many individual gifts and talents. And I want you to use those things and create for you the future that you desire. Whether it is the extensions, it's color, it's all of those things that you do so well. From school, you've built up such an overview. Ashana's name is in the atmosphere. And that speaks well, and so much of who you are. You're wonderful. Your spirit of doing everything, your positivity, it goes before you. You're always smiling, even though it might not be great. You have an infectious, attitude and good spirit about you, that things just come to you. Everything just gravitates to you because you give off such goodness, and goodness comes right back to you in such an abundance. So what has come back to you? Your skills are professional, honey. I'm letting a professional go out that door. No more training, all right? Your leadership abilities, that you came in here with, and you're taking that with you as you go. Your wherewithal and your ability to allow others to join into you and come into your awesome space. And the industry is waiting for you, Ashana. The industry is there, and they're going to grab onto you, but what I want you to do is remember the leader that's in you. And I want you to craft and carve your own space and lane, because there is so much for you in your space and lane. And I don't ever want you to forget that. Anything you touch, anything you put your mind to, it's going to happen. Anything you decide to do with your gifts and talents, it's already done. Just do it and go. Understand? And don't second guess. Don't second guess. Even from the business project, that thing was enormous. And I knew it was amazing. So therefore, I knew there was something special in me. And I just want you to lean into that, Ashana. This is not a mistake. This was on purpose. This was predestined. You were meant to do this. Let this be the vehicle. This will be the vehicle, and then your good brain, which is mighty and strong, will take you wherever you want it to go. Don't you ever forget that. We love you. We're gonna miss you. And the whole school is gathered around you. Everybody came back from far and wide because you are so special. And I appreciate it, and thank you for allowing me to be your educator. It was a pleasure for both of you. It was a pleasure.
I know she wants to.
Nicole got her first job today.
I just want to say thank you to all of you that welcomed me at Hauppauge. I'm a Hempstead student initially, and just like Ms. Jennings said, I came here because I wanted to see what you guys were all about, and you guys are definitely all that. You guys are amazing. Thank you to the day students that are, some are not here, some day teachers are here. Thank you for welcoming me. Thank you for allowing me to be myself. You all allow me to be creative. Thank you to so many of you. There's a few ladies in the front who've allowed me to do their hair and just become so creative, and they're like my walking canvases. I want to say thank you to my parents. When I was 18, actually 17, my parents sat me down, and I guess they saw something in me I didn't see, and they were like, let's invest in you. And I wasn't ready because I said, no, I'm not ready. And we're coming home from like IHOP. They were like, Shauna, let's pay for the business cards and go out there and do people's makeup, do the weddings, do everything. And I said, no, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. And later when I met my amazing husband who has supported me through all of it, he's right here. He's also every night, at the door, rain or shine. I told him later on in life, I was like, you know, I would go back to beauty school. And my mom and I, we went once or twice to a few places in the city. And I guess I wasn't ready. And I do agree with what Ms. Jennings says. When your time is right, your time is right. Because here I am now. You know, the universe makes way for you, as I love to say to everyone here. You know, always be positive. Always be grateful for what you have put out, what you want to receive back. And, you know I am a very colorful character here. I sometimes say what's on my mind. I'm not afraid to defend myself or others. And never forget to do that. Always be strong. Always be wise within yourself. I just really want to say thank you. Thank you to all my friends that I've made here. Thank you to my best friend for coming from upstate. Thank you for my new family, my in-laws. Thank you to my parents. You guys have supported me so much. I know I told some of you guys I moved into a new home this year, so coming to school, moving, just doing all of these new things, teaching, just doing so many different things. I am so grateful for all of you. You don't even know. I'm grateful for everybody. I'm grateful for the Spanish girlies. Yeah! I'm grateful to Miss Jennings' class, who I introduce myself and meet them. You guys have so much talent. Never forget. Always say hello to someone. Speak to them. Don't be afraid to ask someone for help. If you see someone that you know is good and you're just afraid, ask them to help you. Sometimes you see when these girls were here on the floor, the reason you saw them working with me, I asked them, I was like, hey, you're not doing anything. Help me with this client. Help me. You know, I didn't know these girls before school. I didn't even know this girl's sister before school. Don't be afraid. This school has taught me to never be afraid. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself, because the best version of you is you. And I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
When I first enrolled, I was a daycare assistant teacher, and I'm like, I love kids, hence why my best friend's child is here. But I'm like, I love kids, I want to have my own, but I don't want to work with them every day if they're infants. So I'm like, I need a career. I was looking up hairdressing. I'm like, you know what, let me try log on beauty school. I called Tabitha, and we set up a tour, but I had to reschedule the conference with her on the phone because I had to work. So when I called her, when she called me back on the way home, Joe was in the car. I was like, I am getting this call. Keep your mouth shut. I'll explain after. And I told him that I enrolled in beauty school. He was like, okay, I'm going to be your first test dummy. And he was, because he was actually my first client that I did a double process on with Miss Jennings. There were a few times that I did want to quit, but I had my grandmother who passed away 2 weeks before school started in the back of my head saying, I know you can do it, I love you, sweetie, and stuff like that. Joe, I want to say thank you for everything, for putting up with this bullcrap this past year and a half. Yeah. Mom and Dad, Opa, Uncle Stuart, and Don, thank you guys also. Matt and Kira also. To my classmates, we, from current to the alumni that have graduated, we've seen, felt, and heard a lot over these past few months, whether they're great, confusing, or downright bizarre. For the teachers and the staff, the first one I want to start off is actually Mr. Sal. When you made the comment about me doing his double process with the green, with that one comment, how you liked it, actually made a big impact, especially coming from the president of the school, for someone who had never actually done a professional double process yet. Miss Stephanie and Miss Pam and everyone in the office, thank you for that perspective of the school. Teachers, Miss Vivi, thank you for everything with the state board. And yes, I know I gotta work on my Spanish. Miss Marissa, you taught me a lot when I was on the floor, like the difference between the color brushes, like how to also make sure I don't get carpal tunnel in the future. Miss Charmaine, even though she left early, she also helped with the state board. And Miss Jennings, you were the first teacher I ever had here. Before I started, the only thing I knew how to do was somewhat use the flat iron. But once I started with you, everything just took off. The way your teaching method was just like, I needed that.
She helped you cut that hair.
And everybody else's basically. I cannot say a bigger thank you to everybody. That's basically it.